I used the top investing apps in Germany to tell you which is better, because both Scalable Capital and Trade Republic promise similar things, and at first glance they look quite similar. But after using both platforms for several years, actually buying ETFs, checking the real costs and seeing how they work day to day, I noticed something interesting. The differences only appear after you start investing, and depending on which one you choose, those differences can cost you money, flexibility or convenience over time. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Ahsan, and on this channel we discuss how to build wealth in Germany. So both Trade Republic and Scalable Capital are German companies, and today they both operate in several European countries. But Trade Republic actually operates in 11 additional countries, which means its European expansion is significantly larger. You might be wondering, does that actually matter? For most people living in Germany, not really, but it becomes important if you move to countries inside the EU, because taxes on investments are handled very differently across Europe. And just because an app works in multiple countries, it does not mean you should use it everywhere. Some people try to keep using their broker after moving abroad, even if the platform doesn't officially support that country. That can create problems with tax reporting, account verification, and sometimes even terms of service violations. So if you ever leave Germany, the safest option is to usually transfer your portfolio to a broker operating in the new country. Fortunately, both Trade Republic and Scalable Capital allow portfolio transfer, which makes this process relatively simple. But this leads to the next important comparison, because the fee structure between these apps is where things start to get interesting. Both platforms advertise something investors love hearing: free accounts. And that part is true. Neither Trade Republic nor Scalable Capital charges account opening fees, account management fees, or custody fees. But the real differences appear when you start trading. Let's start with Trade Republic. Trade Republic uses an extremely simple pricing model. Every trade costs €1. That's it. It doesn't matter if you buy 50 euros worth of ETFs or 5,000 euros. The fee stays the same. This simplicity is one of the main reasons Trade Republic has become popular. But there is something most beginners don't realize. The exchange you trade on also matters, because that determines things like liquidity, spreads, and trading hours. And this is where Trade Republic keeps things simple. All trades happen on a single exchange, Lang & Schwarz exchange. Now this isn't necessarily a problem, but it does mean you don't have a choice. That said, Trade Republic has received a license for its own trading venue. So depending on when you are watching this video, Trade Republic might have already launched their own exchange. Scalable Capital works differently. It allows trading on multiple exchanges, including GetX, Xetra, and EIX. And that flexibility becomes important for more active investors. Now let's pause for a second, because if you are new to investing, you might be wondering, what exactly is a stock exchange? A stock exchange is simply a marketplace where financial assets like stocks or ETFs are bought and sold. Years ago, this happened on physical trading floors with traders shouting prices across the room. Today, almost everything happens through digital trading systems. In Germany, some of the most important digital exchanges include Xetra, GetX, Lang & Schwarz, and the biggest one by far is Xetra, and it's usually the cheapest. But there's a trade-off. Xetra only operates during normal market hours of 9 AM till 5:30 PM. Meanwhile, smaller exchanges like EIX, Lang & Schwarz, or GetX offer much longer trading hours, typically from 7:30 AM to 11 PM, which allows investors to react to the movements in the US market. So depending on how and when you trade, the exchange options available to you can actually matter quite a bit. I think if you just use the savings plan, then you won't notice a difference. I'll explain what savings plans are in a bit, but if you like to trade stocks, then Scalable Capital, in my experience, saves you a lot of money and gives you more options. But the next difference between these platforms might matter even more, because it affects how much you pay over time. Both Scalable Capital and Trade Republic offer a large selection of investments. With Trade Republic, you currently get access to roughly 7,500 stocks and over 2,000 ETFs, and every trade costs a flat €1 fee, as I mentioned earlier. But one feature many beginners appreciate is something called fractional shares. This allows you to buy a small portion of a stock instead of a full share. For example, if one share of Apple costs 200 euros, you could buy 20 euros worth of Apple instead. Trade Republic allows fractional investing starting from just 1 euro, which makes it very beginner friendly. Scalable Capital offers something similar in terms of its offerings. You get over 8,000 stocks and more than 2,500 ETFs, so slightly more options overall. But their fee depends on the plan you choose. With the free plan, each trade costs 0.99 euro, which is almost identical to Trade Republic. But Scalable Capital also offers a paid plan called Prime Plus. This costs 4.99 euro per month with some additional features. In other words, if you invest larger amounts regularly, the paid plan can actually reduce your trading costs to zero. But there's another feature that most long-term investors care about much more, and that's savings plans. If you're new to investing, a savings plan might sound confusing, but the idea is actually very simple. A savings plan allows you to automatically invest a fixed amount of money at regular intervals. For example, you could invest 100 euro every month into an ETF. The platform will automatically buy the investment for you. No manual trading required. And this is one of the easiest ways to build wealth over time because it removes something that ruins most investors: emotional decision making. You simply invest consistently, regardless of market ups and downs. Both Trade Republic and Scalable Capital offer free ETF and regular stock savings plans. With Trade Republic, you can create savings plans for over 2,700 ETFs and over 3,500 stocks. The investment amount can range from 1 euro up to 10,000 euros. You can also choose from different execution frequencies like weekly, twice per month, monthly, or quarterly, with just two starting execution dates, 2nd or 16th of the month. Scalable Capital offers something similar. They support around 2,800 ETFs and about 5,000 stocks for savings plans, so significantly higher stocks than Trade Republic. The investment amount ranges from 1 euro to 5,000 euros, and they offer multiple scheduling options including monthly, every 2 months, quarterly, and every 6 months or yearly, with 9 execution start dates. This is where both platforms differ greatly, because if you want to run a savings plan or an SIP more often than just once a month, then Trade Republic is a clear winner here. But if you want to run a savings plan which is not at the start or middle of the month, then Scalable Capital has more options. Now let's talk about cryptocurrency. Both platforms allow you to invest in crypto. Trade Republic offers crypto like a more traditional crypto exchange, where you can buy, sell, and transfer your crypto. At the moment, you can choose from 50 crypto coins and tokens and have savings plans starting from just 1 euro. Scalable Capital offers crypto through something called crypto ETPs. An ETP is an exchange-traded product that tracks the price of a cryptocurrency. For example, a Bitcoin ETP follows the price of Bitcoin and its trading follows stock market hours. In Germany, crypto transactions are tax-free after 1 year. So if you hold a crypto for 1 year and sell it after 12 months, you do not have to pay any tax on the gains. Crypto on Trade Republic simply falls under this category. But ETPs available on Scalable Capital are a bit complicated. But before I continue, please hit the like button if you're getting value from this video, hit the hype button if you see it, and consider subscribing. Crypto ETPs on Scalable Capital are classified under 2 categories. One falls under the tax-free condition and the other falls under regular stocks, where you pay 26.75% capital gains on any profits. I haven't found any sources stating exactly which crypto falls under which category at Scalable Capital, but if I find it, I'll put it in a pinned comment below. In addition to the basics, both Scalable Capital and Trade Republic provide complex offers. Trade Republic offers access to private markets and bonds in addition to derivatives. Scalable Capital, on the other hand, has an extensive library of bonds and derivatives. And at the time of posting this video, both platforms offer 2% interest on non-invested cash kept on the platform. Things might change when you watch this video, so I recommend checking out the latest details in my article on ahsanfinance.com. Another factor many people forget to consider is something you only notice when something goes wrong. That's the customer support. Customer support is one of the most common complaints people have with online brokers. Because when everything works, the app feels great. But the moment something breaks, you suddenly realize how important human support actually is. Here, Trade Republic offers a hotline for emergencies, like losing your phone or card. But for most issues, you'll need to contact them through a support form. They then respond via email. Scalable Capital generally offers more support options. They provide live chat, phone support, and direct email contact, which can sometimes sometimes make resolving issues quite faster. Now, this doesn't mean Trade Republic support is bad, but overall, Scalable Capital tends to provide more accessible support channels. So looking at all of these differences, which platform is actually better? The honest answer is, for most people, either platform will work perfectly fine. Both Trade Republic and Scalable Capital are excellent brokers, but depending on your situation, one might suit slightly better. For example, if you prefer extreme simplicity, Trade Republic's €1 flat fee model is very appealing. But if you want more exchange options and better customer support, Scalable Capital might be the better choice. Personally, I use both platforms, but I prefer Scalable Capital because over the years, I've had less issues with that platform. Your experience might vary. But if you decide to sign up for either broker, you can find the links with any bonuses in the description below. It helps support the channel at no additional cost to you. And if you want to go deeper into investing in Germany, in this video, I show you how to invest your first €100 step by step. And in this video, I share my complete investment portfolio.